والله يدعو إلى دار السلام ويهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program, The Calligrapher. Actually, our program talking about the Arabic calligraphy. I'll be so proud to introduce myself. My name is Khalifa Al-Sheemy. I'm one of the calligraphers in the Islamic world. I've studied my master's in Arabic calligraphy in Istanbul by Sheikh Hassan Shalabi. He is actually one of the biggest calligraphers in the world and in Islamic nation. Now we would like to talk about the Arabic calligraphy in a very, very simple way. We are not going to talk about the calligraphy as dots and measurements, because it maybe took more time, but whatever we want to show now is a very, very simple idea about the styles, about the fonts, about the preparing the paper, preparing the ink, preparing whatever we are using. Actually, in our exhibitions, we got questions and inquiry about so many people from the visitor or interested people asking about the calligraphy, about the fonts, about learning how we can learn or how we can start. Are there any chance to improve our calligraphy if we are not a talented people? So many questions we got. Now we would like to answer all of these questions and welcome to participate us also with our guest, Mr.
Mr. Said Haider bin Said Osman. I'm from Singapore.
Mr. Said Haider from Singapore.
Yeah.
Where you are studying, Mr. Haider?
I'm studying in Al-Azhar University.
Al-Azhar University, very good. And Mr.?
My name is Hussein Saad Eid.
Yeah.
I'm from Egypt. I'm Egyptian.
Good.
I'm graduate from the Faculty of Specific of Education in 1994.
Very good, very good. Do you have an idea, Mr. Haider, about the calligraphy?
Yes.
You studied, means?
Yeah, about 1 year past.
1 year?
Yeah.
What styles you studied in 1 year?
Yeah, I studied about Reka.
Reka.
Yeah. Diwani, Thulus, and Nasakh.
Very
and
good.
Farisi.
Very good. Also Farisi.
Yeah.
Very good. So it means, Mr. Hussein, do you have any idea about the calligraphy styles or fonts?
Well, I'm a beginner, and but I do have some informations about the main styles, like my brother say, Nasakh, Reka, Thulus. But
he started since 1 year. Do you have an idea about it? You tried before to use the instruments?
But, that's why I'm here. I need to learn really Arabic calligraphy, and it will be very good for me to participate in this program and using this chance.
That's good.
So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, we are show here some of our instruments and our materials. We would like also to show how the masters were doing their nice pieces, which we can see since more than 600 or 700 of the years. Now we show this pens or bamboo.
Thank you.
Bamboo stick. That's what I'm saying. The bamboo stick actually is a very nice stick.
Yes, very interesting.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Very smooth also, because it was actually a long one. We can show here. It was something like this.
Yes.
So you can see, I think Mr. Haider has an idea about this before.
Yeah, this big good for Zulus.
Yeah.
We get this for.
Actually, this we got before in this kind of bamboo or stick. We got from Egypt.
Yeah.
This especially is from Egypt, beside the River Nile. It's grown up on the rivers besides. So we cut it sticks like this, and this from the long stick we cut it a short stick according to our hands. It's like this.
I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes.
Yeah. Please, I noticed that there is, you cut it like an angle here. So I need to know, how did you cut this pen to be angle like that? And very
Do you
thin?
mean the cutting, the edge here?
Yes.
So actually, when we cut our
Yes.
pen, or when we prepare our pen for writing,
Yeah.
it's different from one calligrapher to another.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
because we should keep our hands like this,
Yeah, like that?
straight.
Like that?
Yeah, like this, straight. And then this is my pen. So you can see the angle of 2 fingers here.
Yeah.
So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we can try. Everybody, we can keep his hands like this position and adjust the angle of these 2 fingers. Then it means this will be the correct angle for our pen.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's very good. I didn't know that before.
Yeah, this is just a simple idea, because our masters were teaching us something very, very simple, and also it's useful.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Hussein, you was asking about the size of the pen.
Yeah.
It's actually we got this from, as I told you before, but we should keep it for a long time in the sun.
Oh.
After we cut it
Mm-hmm.
and prepare it, so we should keep a long time for the sun until it will be dry and be hard. However, it would be very good. So I think this pen I'll present to you to be yours to use for your syllabus.
Thank you.
Al-Jali. We will complete now our tools. This another kind of pen. Actually, this is my handmade pen, because it's a big size and thin handle. It will help me to carry it with a simple way. Okay, and in between them we make a holes just to catch the ink. It's very important for a liquidity or continuation of your writing, so you need always to make a holes like this.
That's very good.
We have also another kinds of thin pen.
Thank you.
It's brown color, very hard pen also.
Yeah, the one is very
This kind actually from Iran.
from Iran.
We got this from Iran, and it's very hard. It's good for ta'liq.
Tariq.
Yes, it's good for ta'liq and for riqqa also,
Okay.
because we can make a smooth. We can make a small size of this brown color. It's very hard. It's difficult to break it, but also it's flexible in the hands. You can control catching the pen
Yes.
and move with the writing very easy. So this also another kind of pens.
Yes. So this one for Tariq and for
Taliq and for
Riqqa.
riqqa. Yes.
That's very good.
Yes.
I learned something good now.
Another kind also of thin bamboo. This kind from Indonesia. Actually, one of my friends presented to me, but this kind I don't prefer it because it's not straight.
Yeah, I
You see the
noticed.
difference between this and this. This one is straight, and this one is not straight. It has here also some necks on the middle,
Yes.
Yeah.
so it will make my hands feeling hurts when I'm going to write. So look at here.
Yes. Yeah, I notice.
When you move your hands, so it will make trouble to your fingers here.
Yeah.
So we don't prefer. It should be straight,
Yes.
should be smooth, nothing be in the middle. So we are not using this kind of pen. We have another kinds of the thin pens. We are using this for naskh. Naskh actually needs very thin pen. So sometimes we use the bamboo stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes we use the bamboo stick. Sometimes we use the steel, like this one. Especially if we write the Holy Qur'an. It needs more pages and more lines and more writing. So we couldn't use the bamboo stick. Because it needs, from time to time, you have to sharp, you have to clean,
Yes.
you have to keep the same size of your measurements of your pen. So that's why we are using the steel one. Steel one, we couldn't
Yes.
change the size of this one.
Yes.
We have also this small cutter, very fine cutter, supposed to use this fine cutter for the corrections.
For the correction.
For the corrections, yeah. If we have something very small size under the magnifying,
Yes.
so we have to use it like this way. So we can cut, or we can correct, we can sharp, we can make any small corrections with the very, very small size and very fine cutter. Actually, it's impossible to find this anywhere because just we use it in writing the Holy Quran.
Yes.
Otherwise, we can use the other cutters or other tools of.
Yeah.
Now we have also, we mentioned about the silk. Why you are using silk? Some people asking why you are using silk, or why you use sponge or cotton or piece of materials or whatever. In case if we are going to use our ink for writing, when you put our pen in the ink,
Yes.
like this way, we should make it like this to remove the extra
Yeah. That you
ink.
don't need.
We don't need the extra ink from our pen.
Yes.
But when we use the silk, like this way,
It will take all the ink.
and then we will add the ink. After that, we will start writing.
Mm.
It would be like this.
Yes. That's interesting.
So we add here the silk, we add the ink over, it comes like this way.
Yes.
So when I'm going to write, I just put my pen inside,
Yes.
it will give me only the enough quantity of ink
That you need to write.
I need to my pen.
Yeah.
That's why I'm using the silk inside this one.
It's very good to know that.
Yeah, so it will give me only the enough quantity of ink to my pen, and it doesn't need every time to remove the extra pen. And also when I'm writing on my paper or my surface, whatever, it will give me the smooth way of writing and will give me the grades are same. It doesn't give spreading the ink in one place and give the very less ink in another place.
Yeah, it's very important.
That's using of my silk. By the way, we want to mention the special Arabian ink or calligraphy ink. It's black ink. There are so many colors of that handmade ink. There are red color, there are green, blue, black, brown. So many colors we are using for how we did the ink. The old masters were using that handmade ink, some of them using his own special ink done by himself, or some other masters were using from the other makers, such as Baldawi. His name is Muhammad Baldawi. He lives in Iraq. Actually, he was one of the most famous makers of the ink. Even after he died, a lot of calligraphers was asking about where is the secrets of this one. So his children said, we don't know about
Really?
the secrets, because our father, when he was using to prepare his ink, he doesn't tell us anything about his secrets. So almost the simple way. For myself, I try to use the rice. The rice, if we get some half cup of rice, we put on the fire.
Yes.
So until it will be black. We keep in the fire for a long time without adding anything to the like water or oil or butter, whatever. Just only keep the rice on the fire until it becomes very hard and black.
Yes.
So we'll keep it, make it like powder, and after that we will add the Arabian gum. So we'll take the rice and keep on the fire until it becomes black, and then we'll add the Arabian gum. After that we add little of water. It will be very good ink for writing. Yeah.
I think I will try to do that.
Yeah. Another maker from Iran, also one of the best makers, they get from the chimney of bakeries.
Yeah.
So early in the morning they scratch the dust, the black dust from the chimney inside.
Yes.
So they keep it for big quantity of the black dust, and then they will add again also the Arabian gum to give the glazing and to keep it like shining. So they add also some water, and it should be shaked very well. It should be shaked like this.
Yeah.
So they did a big quantity of ink.
Yes.
Then how they make shake for a big size, and they make a big quantity of ink. So how they make shaking? So by the way they keeping and the legs of the camels, the leg of the camels move from a country to another. So it will be moved with the camel leg. Like this way.
I think it was very smart to do that.
Yeah. After that, they kept in the motorcycles, and from the motorcycle they developed the way of shaking the ink, because it should be shaked very well before using to mix the dust and Arabian gum and with water. Some of them were using like flour to add such a nice smell to the ink, especially if they are writing Qur'an or Qur'an verses. After that, a lot of people try to use some Arabian material called Hasa al-Juz. Hasa al-Juz. It's Hasa al-Juz, and also it's available in some places in the market. But for ourselves as a calligraphers, we don't like to involve ourselves in making the ink or how to do this or which the best or which the better. But we like to bring it as a ready-made material to use it, and keep the good time and save our time for learning and save our time to produce a good piece of calligraphy like Solus or Jali Diwani or Kufi or whatever. Some material also here, I see the knife. It's handmade knife. It's not for using any other purpose, but only for calligraphy pens.
Only. Yes.
Yeah, it has two sides actually. One of them for cutting, this one for cutting,
Yes.
and the other one for making the edge in the middle. I mean here,
Yes.
the middle, and give the edge. So
Okay.
I'm using this one again. I'm using this one for cutting,
Cutting. Yes.
like this way. So the other one, I have to cut the edge
Yes.
and give the sharp cutting in the middle.
Yes. It's cool.
Yeah. It's very special knife, and even the maker put his name. Some of the calligraphers would like to also to write their names. For me, I don't like to keep my name here. I don't like to keep my name in such a tool like this on as a knife, but I like to keep my name on my paintings or my calligraphy pieces. We are using this nice bowl also as a gilding to my papers, to make it like this, keep it more smooth and ready for writing. We have to use it.
Polished?
Yeah, like polished.
Yes.
As glazing, it would be very nice and very smooth and ready for writing. Like this. And very nice, nice shape.
Yes.
Some other knives here, because it's different from one place to another, different from one maker to another. Also, it's made in Istanbul, Turkey. See, the maker is doing some work here.
Yes. Some decoration.
Some decoration,
yes.
some illumination, like a flower, like shapes here, decorated
some
shapes.
some calligraphy.
Yeah, because as a piece of art.
Yeah.
It's not a knife only to cut or to kill or to do something. It's just only a masterpiece of art. So he also put his name here as the maker, and it's very sharp.
Yes. I like it.
Yeah.
So you can see.
Very sharp.
Thank you. I think I will keep that one.
Somebody will ask if I haven't the chance, or if I didn't get the chance to keep such nice cutter or knife like this, how I can use my available cutters.
Yeah.
You can use this one, the normal one.
Yeah.
We can use it. It's very simple also to use it.
Yeah.
The normal cutter.
Yeah, I know.
We can use it, and it's good. It gives good results also. But we are showing also in the opposite the ways of our masters they are using. But they don't They don't have actually this kind of knives at that time,
Yes,
but
of course.
they do everything with themselves.
Yeah.
So this is our materials.
Yes.
I wish that I show something interested,
That's very
and
nice.
would like in the future to show you more and more and more interesting things also. Before we start learning, we'll show you something of a nice papers and nice tools and how to prepare yourself in your home.